Before they ever landed on American soil, most of these travelers carried the same picture in their heads. Skyscrapers stacked against a hazy skyline. Yellow cabs weaving through traffic. Times Square at midnight, a Hollywood sign on a hill, a country built out of concrete and neon. Before the trip, what America looked like, ask from any European, and you'd hear some version of the same sentence. It's basically just cities. Then the rental car left the interstate. Somewhere between one landmark and the next, a wrong turn or a stranger's recommendation took them off the motorway and onto a road nobody had told them to drive. What waited on the other side had nothing to do with skylines. So, what did they find out there? Let's find out. Boston plays it straight. Two travelers sit in the public garden with coffee in hand, watching swan boats glide across the same lagoon they've crossed for over a century. Geese drift by. The footbridge sits quiet in the morning light. And for a moment, the postcard version of America is exactly right. Sitting there, unhurried, they say it plainly.
We've made it to Boston, Massachusetts, and you will not believe what's in front of us. Look at this. Are we in Europe or what? There's a pedal boat with swans going across this. There's a lovely bridge here. You can walk underneath it. There's geese sitting right here. And we're just having our morning coffee.
Honestly, the sun is shining. Everyone seems to be in a good mood, and it's not even the weekend.
Yeah.
It's so nice here. I'm shocked that I wouldn't come here sooner.
No wonder Americans don't want to leave their country, because they have places like this.
If I was from Boston, I wouldn't leave either.
Floating on a lake so clear it looks lit from below, a French traveller says the line this whole story turns on. People outside the US, he explains, picture three cities, New York, Los Angeles, Miami, and stop there. What they don't picture is this. Mountains, glass-clear water, nothing like the postcards. Driving through state after state, he remembers one thought. How is this even real?
I don't think US citizens realize how beautiful their country really is. Coming from France, we grew up thinking of the US as New York, Los Angeles, or Miami. But then, when you actually get to travel across this country, you see mountains, deserts, canyons, waterfalls, lakes, beaches, forests, and sometimes I'm driving around in different states and I'm just looking out the window thinking, how is this even real? The US is not just a country you visit, it's an entire world. And honestly, I think Americans sometimes forget how lucky they are to have all of this in their backyard. So seriously, go explore your country, because you might not realize it, but you're living in one of the most insanely beautiful places on Earth.
On a coastal path above the Pacific, a British father walks with the ocean behind him, still shaking off yesterday's frightening drive through a storm. Now the sky is clear, the water an impossible blue, and he's passing Seal Rock with his family close behind. He says it almost like a confession. He finally understands why Americans rarely feel the need to leave. With a coastline like this, why would you?
I can totally understand why Americans never leave America to go on vacation when you got stuff like this on your doorstep. Like, why would you leave? It's beautiful. We're in La Jolla, I think I've got that right. And what a beautiful place. We're going down past Seal Rock, and it's one of the most beautiful places I've seen. And I mean, I've been fortunate enough with my family to go along to all of these places. And we're fortunate enough that the weather turned around, because yesterday had a storm, it was a rainstorm, and it was scary as hell driving in it. But the sun is out today, and it's incredible. We've got palm trees everywhere, beautiful sea. I get it. I get why you don't come to the UK. There's no need. It's just incredible. I mean, look. Unbelievable.
Barefoot near the old pilings of Newport Pier, another British traveller skips the build-up entirely. He's already decided this is the best beach in America and says so in his first few seconds on camera. A wave rolls over his feet. He turns toward the water, clearly tempted to just walk in.
We're in Newport right now, and I think I might have found the best beach in America. Check out how blue the ocean is here. Oh, Guys, I have to get inside. I have to. This is just calling my name. So far, this has got to be the best beach, hands down. Newport, you win.
Gold light spreads across Lake Michigan as a well-travelled British creator finally answers the question strangers keep asking him. Why Americans vacation at home? His answer is simple. Every state, he says, feels like its own country, with its own light and its own horizon. Standing there as ducks paddle past and a flag ripples behind him, the question barely needs more of an answer than that.
People say online, why do Americans go on vacation in America? Well, I'm a Brit who has travelled a lot of America, and this is the reason why. No matter what state you're in, there is beauty at every corner in America. Right now I'm in Michigan. This is Lake Michigan. Look how beautiful this is. I feel I am qualified to speak on this subject. I have travelled to a lot of states, and every state I have been to, you will find beauty. Do Americans travel outside of America for vacation? Of course they do. But my question is, why would they need to? Look at the beauty. Every state is like its own country. You get beauty and incredible views and sunsets in every single state. There is a reason America is my favourite place on earth. It's because no matter what state you're in, no matter where you go in America, you will find beauty, breathtaking views every single time.
This is where the trip stops looking planned. Deep in Georgia's Appalachian foothills, two British travellers turn a corner expecting more mountain road and find a Bavarian village instead. Half-timbered buildings, a heart-shaped wall of padlocks, a wooden Bigfoot holding a beer outside a toy shop. One admits he didn't expect to find Germany hiding in the American South. Nobody put this town on their list. That's exactly why it worked.
Just when I thought I'd seen it all in America, I've now found this little cute German town called Helen in Georgia.
It's something straight out of a movie. It's like a European town. What? Oh my word.
So it's like a Bavarian town in the middle of America. Look at this.
I feel like I'm in the middle of Germany or Austria or something. Oh look, a little British phone box. We've got some little padlocks. Oh, that's for you, Jeff and Dawn.
So this is in the Appalachian Mountains in Georgia. I've never seen anything like it. Have you? Let me know if you would visit this place.
Have a look at this place. It's got everything you need. You can go tubing.
Now, I don't mean to alarm you, but I may have just stumbled across the actual Bigfoot. And he drinks beer. Who would have thought it?
Even the bridges look incredible.
Wow, if you are anywhere near Helen in Georgia, you've got to check this place out. Incredible.
On the San Marcos River in Texas, two British travellers were told to try tubing for the 4th of July and immediately regret it. One watches the rapids, says he isn't doing it, then does it anyway and gets flipped headfirst before he's 10 feet in. He surfaces soaked, calling it obliteration. His friend laughs so hard he can barely talk, then takes his own turn and comes out laughing for a different reason.
So, we are here, tubing, and we've been told to do one thing.
Are you serious?
We've got to do it, mate.
Turn this camera around. Have a look at this right now.
I am not doing that. What? Why are people doing this?
We've got to do it.
It's dangerous.
We've got to do it. It's the 4th of July. We've got to do this.
We're doing it. We're going down the rapids. I'm a little bit scared, mate.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Right, just on the rapids, absolutely obliterated me. Yeah. I bailed. I literally fell off the. What's happened to you? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I got
Michigan wasn't on the plan either, not until viewers kept mentioning one name, Sleeping Bear Dunes. Josh and Jace climb a snow-covered dune with rental sleds, discovering sand under the snow and very little air in their lungs. At the top, they tuck in small flags and push off. Jace screams downhill, asking the question every parent will recognize. Children do this for fun. He lands breathless near the parking lot, laughing.
We have arrived at our next destination in Michigan. This has been heavily recommended. Jace, where are we?
We are at the Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Let's go sledding!
It's sand underneath.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to work for it. This is... Mate, I'm absolutely knackered. We made it. We made it to the top. Look at the view, by the way.
It's incredible.
Oh, this is it. Sleepy Bear Dunes going down.
Good luck, Josh.
Let's send it. Give me a push. Go, go, go. Ah! Holy stop! Ah! I've eaten sand! What in the... Oh, God! Ah! Oh, what the...
Now it's my turn. I'm scared. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, 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 oh my God. Oh, it's so fast. Why is it so fast? Oh my, whoa. Ah! Oh, oh no, this is not funny. Ah! Make it stop. Children do that for fun?
He's in the parking lot! He's left! That was way too fast. Why are people doing that?
And this is really just the surface. Once they stopped following a map and started following curiosity, the country only got bigger from here. If you're enjoying this, tap that like button. It genuinely helps this story reach more people like you. In Zion, a British father stands before Red Canyon walls and says something close to an apology on America's behalf, that nobody talks enough about how beautiful these parks really are. His family wades the riverbank behind him, a fawn watching quietly from the brush. There's no performance in it, no reaching for a bigger reaction than he feels. He's simply pointing out that until you've stood inside a place like this, the scale is hard to picture.
America, we need to talk. We need to talk about how beautiful and amazing your national parks are. Today, we're in Zion, showing my brother around as he's visiting America. But I don't think people realise how big, large, wild, full of wildlife, full of animals that America is. There is nothing quite like American national parks and state parks. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. There really is. Like no other. I honestly think unless you live in America, or unless you visit here, you can't really comprehend how nice these areas are. I think we've timed it nice. It's a Monday today. It's actually generally really quiet here. A few bikes going up and down as they do, but really quiet. The weather is perfect right now. Cool breeze. It wasn't like this last time we came. It was roasting last time.
At an overlook in Bryce Canyon, a tattooed British creator leans on the railing and says, America has been quietly hiding this place from the world. Thousands of red and orange spires stretch out below him, and the longer he looks, the less composed he gets. He shows his arms. Goosebumps, half daring viewers to explain the geology, half just standing there in disbelief.
I feel like America has been hiding this place from the rest of the world. This is Bryce Canyon National Park. Come and have a look at this view. I genuinely think this is probably one of the most beautiful national parks in America. It's so gorgeous, it doesn't look real. Have a look down there. Look at that. It looks absolutely mind-blowing. Now, guys, you need to let me know. Is this America's most beautiful national park? And if not, get in the comments and tell me which national park you think is the most beautiful. It looks like we're on Mars. I'm getting goose pimples. Like, it makes me very emotional looking at this view. And how on earth does it look like this? It looks like it's been carved. Someone who's sciencey and intelligent, please let me know in the comments. Let me know how it looks like this, because it's breathtaking.
Colorado asks for something more physical. At the base of the Manitou Incline, a British hiker looks up at 2,744 steps and starts anyway. Past the halfway mark, gasping, he admits the air is thinner. The steepest stretch hits a 68% grade. Near the top, smiling but not composed, he calls it one of his best weekends in the state, capped off by a chipmunk completely unimpressed by the climb.
I'm a Brit in America, and today we're about to go up the Manitou incline, so let you know how it goes. I'll be about halfway up to the top, just taking it steady. Getting pretty steep now. All the way up. We made it to the top of Manitou Springs incline. The views here are absolutely incredible. The camera never does it justice how steep this actually is. I think at some points it's like 68% incline.
Along the Blue Ridge Parkway, a traveller pulls her rented RV onto a quiet overlook and asks a question she already knows the answer to. Is this the most beautiful country in the world? Blue ridges fade into the distance, autumn colour bleeding across the hills, one car crawling along a far road. She has the whole view to herself. Arms out, she says. The solitude is the whole point.
I feel so free right now. The land of the free, baby. When I say America is the most beautiful country on this planet, I'm not exaggerating. That's my honest opinion. That's my honest truth. I'm currently on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and the scenery in front of me, the views, everything is amazing. I'm gonna stop talking and show you guys. I'm gonna do a cool cinematic view drop for you guys. Wow, just look at that. Oh my goodness. Guys, it's actually really warm up here too. Like, it's a great temperature. And the sun is shining, beaming down on us. So the Blue Ridge Parkway, you just saw a car driving along there. There's our RV. And then we've just got this view. I feel so free. I feel so free. There is no one else here.
Marquette wasn't supposed to be the highlight, but bundled against the cold on the frozen shore of Lake Superior, a British traveller says, without much hesitation, that this might be the most beautiful place he's ever seen. A red lighthouse sits on a snowy bluff behind him, sunbeams breaking through low clouds. Everywhere he looks, he adds, feels like a movie. And this unplanned stop gets under his skin in a way the cities never did.
I am not being dramatic. I may be at the most beautiful place I've ever been. We've arrived at Marquette in Michigan. I've just got to show you these views, okay? How beautiful is this? Look at the water. How is this a real place? There's a lighthouse. Look how cute that is. I'm just absolutely in awe of this place. Everywhere you look, it's like a movie. Please. Look at that. So peaceful, so quiet. Marquette, the Upper Peninsula, great start. You might have captured my heart.
Glacier changes the tone entirely. A couple call it their new favourite national park before they've even unpacked, and a local guide leads them by ATV past a turquoise river toward a cliff-jumping spot called Red Rock. They stop 4 times in 1 hour just to look. Once for a black bear ambling across the road, once for mountain goats grazing while a small crowd gathers. The man behind the wheel doesn't reach for a bigger word than mind-blowing.
Montana has officially done it. Glacier National Park is now our favourite national park in the whole world.
It was mind-blowing, if I'm honest with you guys. I'm so glad that we got up there. We actually rented an ATV, and then the next day a photographer by the name of Steve, who's been taking photos for 15 years in Glacier National Park, took us up as well. What we saw was out of this world. Glacier National Park, you are ridiculous.
We're going to insert some clips here. I'm sorry, but this right in front of me is my dream. Look at how clear this water is. Look at that. Look. Water. Oh, I could cry. I could honestly cry how beautiful it is.
I have potentially found one of the best views in Glacier National Park. Just saw it, glimpse out of the corner of my eye, pulled over. It looks like a postcard. It doesn't look real.
Crazy. Second stop point is called Red Rock. Have a look at this water. Here he goes. Woo!
One of the craziest drives of my life. Look at that. Just look at that. What's going on?
And it's so narrow.
It is tight up here.
This is the craziest. This is the craziest drive in the world. We are in absolute awe of Glacier National Park.
This potentially might be our favourite national park.
It is.
We've already stopped 4 times in an hour. We are in love. This place looks like it's a movie, looks like it's a painting. It's ridiculous. I don't even...
You can't put it into words, and videos won't do it justice. Or pictures.
There's a waterfall over there as well.
There's a waterfall here. Where? Oh yeah.
Can you see that?
Can you zoom in? Oh yeah. Wow.
That's incredible. The views in this national park are amazing. And it's a little bit scary driving this up here in the mountains.
Yeah, the roads are very thin.
It's a tiny bit scary. And I love it. I love it. Yeah, where?
Yeah, I have actually.
That's because you're around me.
Did you get it?
Oh, I got it running away.
Oh, you're so slow.
No one.
Oh.
This is.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Not every discovery needs a mountain. On a Florida spring, a young woman paddleboards over glass-clear water while an alligator glides beneath her board like it's nothing unusual. She calls it a swamp puppy, half joking. A bird dries its wings nearby. A wild monkey walks a fallen log. She reminds viewers to hire a local guide and leave nothing behind. A quiet kind of America nobody puts on a postcard.
Let's go paddle the clearest water in all of Florida.
There are a lot of swamp puppies out today, but we are in Florida after all. The water is this clear because it's filtered through a massive underground limestone aquifer, and the water stays a cold 72 degrees year-round. There is so much wildlife here, and there's even monkeys that were originally released here in the 1930s. When the weather gets cooler, the springs also fill up with manatees, which is so high on my bucket list to witness. People who fly to Florida just to visit Miami or Disney World are truly missing out on how incredible Florida's natural beauty really is. Being around wildlife does come with its inherent risks, so if you're not comfortable with this environment or you've never been here before, I do highly recommend hiring a local guide to show you around. If you do end up visiting the springs, please remember to take out all of your trash and leave these places just as beautiful as you found them.
A few canals over, another woman searches for one of just 2 crocodiles living in this stretch of South Florida water. She finds 7 manatees instead, calling them big potatoes as she counts them, and points out propeller scars on one's back. Then, without warning, one rises straight under her board, soaking her and nearly tipping her in. Stunned for a second, she laughs when it resurfaces gently, joking it came back to apologize.
Oh no. I'm in shock. There are about 2,000 crocodiles in South Florida, and 2 of them live in this canal. Let's go see if we can find one. Oh, hello. Yes, there are crocodiles in Florida. I'm not talking about alligators. The last time the crocodile was spotted was right behind me, right there. The crocodile's also been spotted in these mangroves right here. You guys, there are so many big potatoes in front of me. Look, that's at least 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 6 or 7 potatoes. Oh my goodness, look how big this one is. Hi, buddy. Oh, he has some boat strikes. Both of them have been hit by boats before. That is so sad. Oh, whoa. That one scared me. The manatees will go underneath the boats and then get hit by the propellers. I have to really be careful because any one of these things floating in the water could be a crocodile. Manatee or crocodile. Okay, that's definitely a manatee. Smooth back, no scales. You literally can't see their faces because the water is so murky. The wind is just pushing me right in between. Hi. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm in shock. He came right underneath my paddleboard. Didn't even see him. And I almost just got flipped. I know, it's okay. He's coming to say sorry. He's right there.
He's saying sorry. It's okay, buddy.
Standing chest deep in the ocean at Clearwater as the sun drops, a young traveller isn't talking to Europeans anymore. He's talking to Americans. He tells them plainly to explore their own country more, that the sunset behind him rivals anything he's seen abroad. No passport required, he reminds them, just a road trip and the will to actually take it.
I highly encourage everyone in America to see more of America themselves. We're on a road trip at the moment and we've come to Clearwater, Florida, and look at the sunset behind us, which could be on par with anywhere else on earth that I've ever seen the sunset. Dipping right into the horizon on the water. Americans, I highly encourage you, and I couldn't encourage you more, to get in your car and start exploring the USA. I would highly recommend all of you do this at least once in your life. You don't understand what incredible beauty you have right on your doorstep, and you don't need a passport or anything to do it. You can simply leave your front door in your car and start exploring the USA. It's incredible.
The last stop isn't a landmark at all. It's a log cabin in the Georgia mountains rented by a group of friends who talk about local peaches on the drive up. Inside, A-frame ceilings, forest views, and just enough bear warning decor to feel properly remote.
Come with me to stay in a cabin in the woods in America. It's giving horror film, but also Sterling Point. We're staying here for a week, and I'm so excited to be here in August. It's also giving summer right and pretty. I feel like I need to go find a peach. Since I am in Georgia, we need to try some peaches here. The cabin is giving cabin. Me and Jojo were a bit scared at first because it actually was giving horror film, and there were spider webs absolutely everywhere. But it is stunning. We tried to find where we were all sleeping, and Jojo and Tallulah found out that they're in the basement, so they were absolutely petrified. But look how gorgeous it is. It's so freaking pretty. We're definitely going to be watching some horror films tonight. The cabin is bear theme, and I just thought that was for aesthetics, but no, it's because there are actual bears here. I know for each bear you're meant to do something else. I think with black bears, which are here, I think you're meant to like stand up and be like scary and be like rah! But I know if I saw a bear, I would probably just collapse.
Nobody in these videos set out looking for any of this. They packed for skylines and found small towns instead, planned around famous names, and ended up remembering a chipmunk, a manatee, a cabin, a stretch of quiet coastline nobody told them to visit. Maybe that's the real difference between the America they expected and the one that actually got to them. One was built to be seen from a distance, and the other only reveals itself once you're willing to slow down and stand inside it. And maybe that's worth remembering for the people who already live here too. The places passed on the way to somewhere else are very often the somewhere else that someone crossed an ocean hoping to find. If a road trip of your own ever pulled you somewhere better than where you were headed, tell that story in the comments. And if you want more of theirs, subscribe because this is only the first stop.